What's up, guys? My name is Wreck-It Ralph and welcome to episode 2 of the Battle for Middle-earth. I'm so happy that they used the music from the movies in these games because the music is just incredible. Alright, so our fellowship in the first episode moved from the Shire to Bree, from Bree to Rivendell. We took them into the mines of Moria, and we fought a battle with Eomer's army in Rohan. Our Rohan army is a little bit different. My recordings kind of crapped out at one point, and I had to replay the first two missions again just to get to where we left off. And I made some changes as I was playing, so our Rohan army is a little different, but I played the same exact mission. Now we are going to take the fellowship into Lothlorien, where we also have an elven army and an army of 200 goblins and 12 trolls. So let's see what happens.
The enemy breached the northwest perimeter. Our! Quickly! Run! We must get to Lothlorien. They are upon us!
Oh, alright. So, they are in pursuit of the fellowship. We have some elven archers to help us. Do we actually want to fight them, though? I don't know if we do. No, hang on. Hang on. You hobbits are not gonna fight. You guys are gonna chill out. Gandalf is gonna do his wizard blast thing. We're gonna go. Is there anything over here? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. So I noticed there are a few changes here. Gandalf is now Gandalf the White. He's no longer Gandalf the Grey. A bit prematurely, I think. But at this point in the movie, he dies and then he comes back as Gandalf the White later. So they just gave him to us as Gandalf the White now. And you also may have noticed that Frodo now has some new abilities. He has the Phial of Galadriel, which causes enemies to flee, and he can also wear the One Ring to become invisible. But it will attract the Eye of Sauron. And I'm not sure exactly how that plays out. I haven't tried it, and I'm not gonna try it now. Right now I just want to get in here. Let's go. Cross the bridge. Let's do it. Follow the little light. And great. And I guess we have to build barracks. Can we move these guys? Yes, we can. Great. Marchers here. Hold on. What is that? What is happening? What are these things? Okay. Let's send these guys to grab the treasures. First thing first, what are our objectives? Move the fellowship to Lothlorien. Great. Build barracks and train elven warriors. Cool. Defend Lothlorien from Moria goblins. All fellowship members must survive and destroy enemy lumber mills. Great. There's a lumber mill here. I see another one back here. They're gonna... No, just one of you. Where are the goblins coming from, though? Let's see, we have plenty of treasure, but I don't see any way for us to gather resources. This worries me deeply. Oh. Right, come on, let's go. Gandalf, use Wizard Blast. You use your thingamabob. Gandalf, you need to get out of there. You guys are fine. You don't need to go help. You guys need to get... Oh my goodness. Are you seeing the size of this thing? Guys. All bows on deck. Let's go. My lord, I really did not expect this to be like this. This is much more, what am I saying? I don't know what I'm trying to say. This is more difficult than I anticipated. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't be eloquent and snipe fools with bows and arrows at the same time. Yeah, we definitely need to focus the trolls. The trolls should be our main focus. Let's bring these guys up here and we'll leave the hobbits back there. Gandalf, Wizard Blast these fools. You guys. Troll, let's go. Okay. I don't know why they are standing around. We need to move. Let's go. Northwest Bridge. I believe that's the bridge where I'm standing right now. We need more resources. A lot of my units have died. And I am not on board with how many of my units have lost. Wasn't there another camp here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. You go get that. You go get this. You go get that. Gandalf, let's go. We're gonna heal fools. Everybody needs to be fighting the trolls. You guys are gonna come here to fight so you can get some experience, but in general our archers should be taking care of the problem. My little hobbitses are going to gather some more treasure for me. Right? Is that all the treasure? No, there's some more over here. Alright, sorry I'm not talking much this level. This mission is not exactly what I anticipated it would be. Yeah, the game kind of goes back and forth between adding some gameplay elements to scenarios in the... Ooh, my lord. I'm looking at the bottom of my map right now, and I'm seeing a really big cloud of red just moving in my direction. No, in front of the bridge. Let's go. You too, guys. Come on. I want you guys to be front and center. Good job. Aragorn is now level 3. Does he have any level 3 abilities? He does not. Legolas is level 3. He does not have any level 3. Alright, nobody has any rank 3 abilities. That's fine. So the game has a way of adding, you know, gameplay elements to scenarios in the movies that you did not necessarily have to be involved in. Is that a treasure? Or is that just a light? It's just a light. Okay. Like this, you know, I don't know if there was really a necessity to turn this into like a what would you call this? I mean, this is a siege mission, but we are under siege. We are not the ones attacking. But yeah, I don't know if there was necessarily a need for the game to do this. I'm not necessarily upset that they did. It's just a little strange that they decided to run with it, you know? But this is fairly simple. I think that just, you know, we had a mission with hero units. We had a mission without hero units, and now we have a mission with hero units again. So I think this is just really meant to get us used to playing missions using hero units in conjunction with normal units, like we did with Eomer and Rohan. And there we go. It's a pretty simple mission, kind of unexpected. I didn't really think that it would play out the way it did, but it was fun. Completed the bonus objectives. Not everybody in the fellowship gained the rank, but that's okay. No units gain ranks. We still achieved total victory. We have plus 50 command and 1 power. And none of the Lothlorien archers that we trained will join our army, so I guess the fellowship is just the army and that's it. But we got plus 50 command, 1 power. That is awesome. And we are back. We are back with the Rohirrim army, which is comprised of Eomer. We have 5 archers, 10 peasants, and 25 Rohirrim. I'm sorry to say that's going to change. I'm going to sacrifice my archers and my peasants, because I don't really care for them. 1 power. Can we do anything with the powers here? No. Let's save our game real quick. I don't want to make any stupid mistakes. So we're going to save our game. I might cut it out, but I just saved the game. Man, Eastern Rohan power. Let's go for resources. Plus the Westfold is, you know, right across from Isengard, and I have a feeling that's going to be important later. I don't know. In any case, 10% more resources sounds better than none. here we are. Right. Farm. Ah, no farm. Okay, well, fantastic. So we're peasants. You know, archers are gonna go out and do their own thing and scout. And we are gonna go do our own thing and scout. We have powers. Can we do anything with the powers? No. What are our objectives? Destroy all evil camps, build 6 farms, rank up Eomer 1. Isn't that the same? I think those are the same objectives that we had before. Oh. That sound means enemies are approaching. And they're headed straight for our camp. Let's go. Kill the mill. Great. Now back to camp. Turn it into a farm before we leave? No, we can't. Okay. Run them over. Let's go. Let's kill them before they kill us. Alright, you guys, back to whatever you were doing up here. We got this under control. We just have to build some defensive structures. Okay. We got it. Fantastic. Great. Let's go get our camp. Our settlement. Oh. Okay. You guys can engage in battle and die and do whatever. I don't really care about you guys. What's over here? Ooh, an outpost. Alright. Did they die? Yeah, they're pretty much dead. I mean, it's bad to use them as cannon fodder because that just means that we are giving the enemy units experience. But at the same time, I mean, what are we really gonna use a bunch of peasants for? We have no use for them. Alright, you guys, fight over here. You guys attack this. Eomer, go fight and get monies. And there we go. So can we build the stables yet? Yes, we can. What is this? Ooh, we can build an armory. I like that very much. So why is an armory good? Well, an armory is going to give us the ability to get weapon and armor upgrades. So if you see this thing, forged blades, heavy armor, horseman shields, we can get that at the armory. And that is going to make our units stronger, sturdier. And if I remember correctly, they also get kind of like a cosmetic upgrade, which makes them look pretty badass. Oh, alright, so we don't get the horse shield. We don't get the horse shield from the armory, but where is Eomer? Why? I don't know if he's scared, but he has a tendency to get stuck, and I need him to be near his units because he is the one that gives them the ability to get resources from their kills, which is an incredibly effective ability to have. Let's get this, and now we go back to camp. Alright, I want to start building some Rohirrim archers. How much is that? 750! 750! My god. Alright, that's fine. That's okay. We can afford it because we have Eomer. And we're gonna just spam farms. That's really... I might try to increase the difficulty because these missions are a little too easy. I feel like if I just spam farms, if I just spam a bunch of farms, then the missions become really easy because I just have so many farms. Eventually, you know, there's nothing they can do to compete with the amount of resources that I... Alright, and the archers, I do want to put in wedge formation. So I don't know if I talked about this. But you can put your units into different formations. So the Rohirrim can either be in wedge formation, which means they dish out 25% more damage, but they also take 25% more damage, or Hi Sauron, or I can put them in line formation, which is standard and gives them no bonus. Now, I don't usually try to have my units in wedge formation, because if they take 25% more damage, that's dangerous. You know, it means they die quicker, and I don't want that. I'm trying to preserve my units. I'm trying to rank them up. Eomer with us? Yes, leading the charge. Fantastic. Let's go here. But I do want to have the archers in wedge formation because they are typically away from the battle. So I want them to deal more damage. And if I have a building like this one and I want to destroy it that much quicker, then I make these guys go into wedge formation. The problem is that you then have to manually switch them back. Build a farm. And let's see what's over here. Another outpost. Do we have monies? Yes, let's take it. Claim it for Rohan. Let's see if there's anything over here. Something that I forgot to talk about when I was going through, because I kind of forgot it existed. But some of the maps, if you really look in every nook and cranny, you'll find, I guess, like neutral monster layers. So I want to build my armory here, farm. I might build a well, I don't know. Man, this map is just full of outposts. You do sometimes find neutral enemies in the maps. When I was replaying the Rohan map, I found a what did I find? I found something. I found a cave. Yeah, I found a goblin cave. And the neutral camps are interesting because they give you money. What do I want to build here? Archers? No, let's make another farm. They're interesting because they give you money. Can't make anything yet. They give you experience. I mean, if you have, I'm talking about, you know, thinking about having Eomer. They'll give you extra money because if you get extra resources from killing the enemies. They also give you experience. But if you destroy whatever it is, if it's a cave, if you completely demolish the cave, which you can choose not to do, then you get a little resource stash, like the little treasures that we had in the previous mission from... Yeah, this is the banner upgrade. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Why are you guys doing all this without my permission? Alright, archers, come attack this. See, these guys are not in line formation. But I don't want to destroy them just yet because this mission is very simple. I want to use it for a number of things. Number one, I want to build up my army. That is one thing that I absolutely want to do. So I'm gonna make a bunch of Rohirrim archers, and I want to start getting upgrades from my armory, because if I outfit all my units with upgrades from the armory, then I believe we also carry those upgrades into the next mission, which is absolutely fantastic. So not only would we have a bunch of veterans, you know, units who are ranked 3 or 4 or however many ranks we can get them to gain in this mission, but we also get the added bonus of making them stronger. But the upgrades do cost quite a bit. And the cool thing is that with the power of money, I can buy upgrades for my units. Wait, you guys are not. Go back. This is only for archers. You guys are not in wedge formation, but you are now. Ooh, my armory is under attack. So I'm gonna send my archers over here to get some experience. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to outfit all you guys with swords and armors. Cause here in Rohan... Hey! Get away from there! Here in Rohan, we want our soldiers to be outfitted with the best possible equipment. Because we want you guys to survive and do well and not get your asses kicked in battle. The problem with upgrading units is that it is quite expensive, especially it's not that bad if you're trying to upgrade units, you know, one by one, like one battalion, but trying to upgrade them all collectively, that does take quite a bit of resources. So if you can see, I go from 1600 to 700 if I try to upgrade all my Rohirrim armor at the same time. What are these guys doing? Are you guys new? Yeah, apparently they're not hotkeyed into our Rohirrim group. But it is important to check all corners of the map. As you can see, we found quite a few outposts, so that means we have lots of farms. Lots of farms means lots of resources, which means upgrading our units becomes that much simpler, because I just gotta point and click. But I'm sure they have something somewhere. And maybe we'll find some neutral monsters that we can take advantage of for resources and experience. And the reason I like Rohan is because all their units are cavalry units. And it's not just that I like horses, because I don't really have a preference. But it's the obvious advantage of having horses, because they make your soldiers faster. So we're gonna let those guys gather up the experience and the resources. We're gonna come over here and we're just gonna camp their camp. And we're just gonna use them to get extra resources. We're gonna take over this outpost while we're here. And I don't necessarily want to cripple them economically because... well, actually, maybe I do. I do want to take over this camp. Let's see what's over here. And of course, as some buildings gain veterancy, you know, like their slaughterhouses are rank 3 and so are their furnaces, they gain the ability to defend themselves. They get the ability to fight. Even though I don't need them, I'm just going to build more farms. I'm going to get the horse shield, even though I don't need it, because all my units are pretty much decked out in full armor. Who is not in wedge formation? I clicked on one of you guys and you were not in wedge formation. You guys were not in wedge formation. Alright, so what I would typically do is this. I would destroy my farms. I would put my stables in the back, and at the very front of my base I would have 2 wells. And what this allows me to do is it allows me to have a large area of healing, right? This covers even on the outside of my base, this covers quite a bit. So by putting the wells at the front of the base, I can have an area that is covered. Almost half my base is covered by a healing radius, or I don't know what you want to call it, a radius of heals. And I can just have them all standing right here, and if they're not taking damage, then they're getting healed, and that's cool. I'm gonna spam some more Rohan archers because they are awesome. And I'm just gonna go fuck with their buildings while I wait for these guys to come out of the stables. By this, get into wedge formation. And they get fire arrows later on. You can see they built their own armory. So how do you know that your units have been upgraded? Well, if you look at these guys, they have kind of like golden armor, and if you look at the tip of their spears, the tip of their spears are glowing blue, and that's how you know that they have been upgraded. That's how you know that the weapons have been upgraded. And when they have this kind of like golden looking armor, that's how you know that their armor has been upgraded. Did Eomer rank up yet? Most of these guys are still rank 2. Some of them are rank 3. And I would say that this mission is done. I'm gonna take these guys back so they can heal, and the archers will take care of the rest so they can get some experience. Yeah, I think I'm gonna increase the difficulty here because this is too easy. I'm not happy with this. So I think for the next episode I'm gonna increase the difficulty. I mean, I know this is just the 4th mission, or the 5th mission, but it feels like too much of a cakewalk. I mean, I went over the population cap, I didn't lose a single battalion. So I want to try something. If I destroy this, do I keep my upgrades? Yes, I do. Interesting. Build another farm. And we are victorious. victorious. Alright. Let's see. So we have most of our Rohirrim battalion level 2, or 3, sorry, most of them are level 3. We have Rohirrim archer battalion, all of them at level 2, 2 missions completed. Mission enemies vanquished, campaign enemies vanquished. Awesome. Ooh, okay, look. So we have a resource bonus now. Great. Alright, so this is the end of our second episode. Next time we're going to be going to Amon Hen and continuing on with the adventures of the Fellowship. My name is Wreck-It Ralph. Thank you guys again for joining me, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Thank you.